Hi again, it's Ross, the HR boss from MRA, the Management Association, answering your workforce questions, going through some emails that I've printed, and I wanted to share one with you. Dear Ross, I've about had it with the bad attitudes of some of my employees. How am I supposed to get my department producing results with employees like Janet, who is such a downer, so lazy and negative, and has such a poor attitude, and, by the way, is so lax on lockout-tagout procedures? Why can't she be like Michelle, who's such a go-getter? She's so upbeat, has such a positive attitude, and, by the way, has the best efficiency rate of all of our production lines. Sign, Frustrated in Fresno. Well, Frustrated, you've mentioned attitudes a couple of times for both Michelle and Janet, and I have a question for you. Have you ever seen an attitude? I'm glad you came to Ross for this. Let me describe them for you. A good attitude is about this big, and it's very soft and cuddly, like a teddy bear. Now, a bad attitude is about the same size, but it has thorns growing out of it, and it's kind of greasy and slimy. You're probably thinking, what is he talking about? Where I'm going with is this. We spend a lot of time talking as managers about things that we really can't observe, that we can't see, that we can't sense, like attitudes. We can't dig inside people's heads to find out about their attitudes any more than we can dig inside and talk about their feelings. Those are things that are best left to a licensed psychotherapist. And going back through your letter, no, nowhere does it indicate that you're a licensed psychotherapist. We're managers. And as managers, what we can do is deal with things that are tangible, things that we can see, the behaviors of our employees. Let's see, let's talk about what are the behaviors of somebody with a bad attitude. Let's see, they scowl, they don't cooperate, they complain, they whine. When they're asked to do something, they do, okay, whatever. And they're not productive. So what's the behaviors of employees with good attitudes? They smile. They cooperate. They ask to do extra work. They are productive. Let me give you an example. If I have an employee named John who has a tardiness problem, now I can tell John that he's got a lousy work ethic and he's got a lousy attitude, but maybe what I need to address is the fact that over the last 2 weeks, on at least 4 occasions, he's been 15 minutes late. That's the feedback I give him. That's the advice I give him. I don't talk about his attitude because what is he supposed to do to change that? That's where we're going with this. Good managers focus on tangibles, things they can actually address. Okay? My goal is to correct John's behavior, his attendance, not his attitude. So let's go back to your two people. You say Janet here, she's a downer and she's lazy and she's negative. Now you can address that to her. You can tell her that. Good luck in getting her to change her attitude because she's going to ask, what do you want me to do differently? What's tangible? What's real is the fact that she has issues with lockout tagout. You need to address those procedures in terms of your company's safety standards. Here's the interesting part though, same thing applies to Michelle. You can tell Michelle she's got a great attitude and she's a real go-getter, but she may be thinking, that's good, what am I supposed to keep on doing? What we address is for her the fact that she's got the best rate of any production line in the company. That's what's going to make a difference with her, not talking about her attitude. You know, I guess what I'm saying frustrated is that you'll continue to be frustrated if you continue to focus on things that you can't see, that aren't real. You need to focus on behaviors. Leave that psychological stuff up to your company EAP or maybe your employees' spouses or best friends. It'll get easier. Well, that's been Ross, the HR boss, answering your workforce questions and wishing you an effective and an efficient workforce. See you next time.